Are you ready for some damage?
Alright, parents, go ahead and tuck the kids in. PG time is over.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Everything Paranormal Podcast Show 2021. I am your host, Para Mike, the most with the host. And in the deep dark dungeon of the dark side world, she is the gothic queen, the gothic bride, and the person that will tell you how movies are and kick you in your nuts and tits. She is the lovely...
I'm Paralore.
That's damn right. We got some more stuff coming at you. Sorry for the little hiatus.
We've been busy.
Yes, ever since December 1st came around, and I woke up, and I have to go on my little soapbox rants here.
Go ahead, dear.
I didn't want to wake up to what I saw on December 1st outside in the morning. I thought it was just sprinkling rain. Opened my eyes up, brushed it off, looked outside, closed my eyes. Then I opened it up really quick, turned around, I'm like, what the fuck? White shit all over the goddamn grounds. What the hell? The worst part is my body did not pick it up. Now, normally my body is used to the weather changes. It's either my left knee would feel something and it'd be in so much pain, or my lower back. Both of them did not pick it up whatsoever.
Yeah.
I was pissed. Fucked up everything. It killed my right arm due to the fact I still haven't had surgery, but next week I get to go see a brand new surgeon that knows everything about the human body, especially my conditions.
Yeah.
Thank you to another physician from Slippery Rock, from Tri Rivers, which is part of UPMC, to send me out to this other surgeon that knows everything. And I want to say thank you, Dr. Richmond, for this. It just sucks that he doesn't do arms anymore. But I was pissing freaking snow and everything, and it killed my arm so bad. I didn't know.
Knocked me down for 3 days because of my back.
Yeah. And then after that, the next day, on the 2nd of this month, I had no energy whatsoever, which is the first for me, which is not normal. Normally I have energy like the next day, the next day after that. For 2 straight days, I had no damn energy. I couldn't even concentrate being in my home office to update the website, to add new things, take away old things, put them somewhere else. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Then I was playing my new video game that I got from GameStop due to the fact they didn't have one game I wanted, and I couldn't even concentrate on that. That's sad. And then on the 4th, I actually had energy and went out and did what I had to do, which was today.
It's actually yesterday. You did some yesterday, you did the rest today.
Yeah, I did some yesterday, but I still didn't have all my energy whatsoever. I had a fucking headache! Oh my god. Due to the fact that on the 30th, I talked to my seizure doctor through video, unfortunately, which was like the best for me. And I told him about my headaches starting up again, which hurt like hell. And he prescribed me something new. But then I find out a couple hours later that 6 months when I actually go see him in the year 2021, hopefully it's springtime almost, that's when I'm going to get this stop the headache bullshit shot.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because I was hoping to self-inject it myself. But no, comes to find out I have to be monitored for that. Which he didn't tell me.
Well, not only that, I think he remembered the fact that I sleepwalk. He didn't want to take a chance of me doing that to myself.
Yeah, that's true too. But I didn't know that I had to go out there just to get this damn thing to stop my migraines from hell. Wish he told me that on the video, but okay, I'm off my soapbox for that. I just had to throw that out there. I saw some weird shit on Facebook, which is disturbing.
Very.
And I've been trying to follow this, but it's almost like anytime I look up the information, this thing is popping up in different places now.
Yeah.
And I can't keep following it. And I'm trying. It's called Monolith.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's kind of strange because when I first saw the story, it popped up in the desert of Utah,
Yep.
which the thing is about as tall as a human being.
Uh-huh.
It took two guys just to stack up on each other to try to see how tall the damn thing was. Then it disappeared the next day and ended up on the other side of the pond in Romania. And then just 12 hours later, it disappeared out of Romania and popped up somewhere else.
Yep.
And then I saw where it popped up, California.
We'll figure.
How in the hell did this thing pop up? People are saying it's alien.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a hoax. Somebody just decided to build it and everything. I don't know what the story is, but this thing is nuts. But I do have the story from Romania here after it was found in Utah.
He's starting to show off with that. Then I got some really dumbass crimes that dumbass people fucking do.
Yes. And think, it's the month of Christmas. Or as I call it, shitmas. I hate it. But yeah, it's she found it, and it was kind of hilarious to what she read to me. What was it, last night a little bit? Or was it the day before?
Well, I showed the ones I found to you.
Yeah, so.
Paramike actually wanted me to send a couple of them to him, and I said, fuck you, this is my shit. This is my soapbox.
She put me into the fucking doghouse for that one. But we're going to start with this monolith story. Because the title said, monolith identical to the one found in Utah appears on hillside in Romania. Okay. And I will put the link to this on our website so you guys can check this thing out.
Is it in Romania? Since it's in Romania, is it anywhere near my great-grandfather's places?
I don't know. It was just kind of strange that it was in Utah, in Romania, now California. So I'm like, ugh! It keeps jumping, and I can't catch the stories fast enough.
Yeah.
And two, I didn't really have a lot of energy for the last couple of days to do the story, do information, find it. But it says here, a metal monolith nearly identical to one that was discovered in the U.S. state of Utah has appeared on a hillside in Romania, not far from a historic fortress.
Okay.
That's all it says, historic fortress. But the picture is beautiful. It looks like almost like the valley with water
Yeah.
and a mountain. Two different angles. This place looks beautiful, but the first picture has fog. But you can still see
Well, yeah.
everything. You can still see almost everything, but barely you could see the town on the far right-hand side of the first picture. The mysterious three-sided structured appearance in the Balkan country comes around the same time that the monolith in Utah was removed from its remote desert location by an unknown party. An unknown party is in quotation. Local authorities said over the weekend, the shiny pillar was found just last Thursday on Baka, I can't say this word, Doamnei Hill in the city of Piatraneamt in the country's northeastern Neamt country.
Yeah.
Or county, reports the Daily Mail. If I spell the words out, it's because I can't say it. I don't know Romanian words that well. Some maybe, but other than that, I'm sorry. I'm just going to spell it out. You guys figure it out. The monolith was located several yards from the Dacian fortress Petrodava, if I said that right, Petrodava.
Yeah.
An important archaeological landmark and fort that was built by the ancient Dacian people between 82 BC, and 106 AD. Okay. The Dacian fortress was written about by Roman polymath and philosopher, Claudius Ptolemy, and is the oldest historical monument in the region. It is believed that the fortress was burned down in the 2nd century AD, around the time when the Romans conquered the region, although the ruins of the fortress are still intact and comprise parts of the city wall. Makes no sense for that word, but okay. The monolith lies close by, with one side facing Mount Ceahlua, and the A has that like a little smiley face above it. A famous Carpathian mountain listed as one of the country's seven natural wonders, and known to locals as the Holy Mountain.
Yeah, it is.
I'm surprised I can say the word Carpathian. Ghostbusters. End quote. It says, "We have started looking into the strange appearance of the monolith," said NEAMT Culture and Heritage official ROC SANAJOSANU. First name, last name. It is on private property, but we still don't know who the monolith's owner is yet. It is in a protected area on an archaeological site. Before installing something there, they needed permission from our institution, one that must then be approved by the Ministry of Culture. Strange on how it's popped up on private property and everything. Of course, if it was aliens, I'm just speculating here. Yeah. If it was aliens putting this monolith there from one state to a country to another state, how would they get permission?
I don't know.
The strange object bears a striking resemblance to the one recently found and subsequently disappeared in the southeastern Utah desert. The origin of that 12-foot, 4-meter high metal block remains unclear. The discovery of the monolith by Utah public safety workers in the southwestern U.S. state granted, or GENERATED. Generated? Granted? I don't know. Significant viral buzz, with many comparing the monolith to those that trigger massive leaps in human progress in the classic Stanley Kubrick sci-fi film 2001, A Space Odyssey, which was the gayest movie I've ever saw on TV. Seriously, there was like really no plot to the damn thing. Others bemoaned the discovery of the object in the turbulent year 2020, with some social media users complaining that the discovery of the monolith had triggered their anxiety over worsening fortunes in the year, including a possible extraterrestrial invasion. Okay, I know Romanian people just by watching Ghost Adventures and You.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them, maybe I want to say half of whatever population is over there
Yeah.
is smart and think that these other Romanians are fucking morons? How is a monolith going to trigger an anxiety in people?
Well, you have to kind of look at how their culture is.
Well, yeah, I understand the culture. I'm just saying, how is this monolith going to trigger somebody's anxiety
Well,
when yet you have the hibachi forest
yeah.
that does a lot worse than a fucking monolith?
Well,
It just doesn't make sense to me.
well, being Romanian, and so like my brothers, if it looks foreign to people that live in Romania due to the fact of how their cultures are, their beliefs, their superstitions, if they see something like that just pop up out of nowhere, it is going to cause that type of hysteria because they don't know what the fuck it is. And people with that belief of getting caused anxiety over it is basically, one, they can't explain it. Two, they don't know what the fuck it is. And three, they don't know where the fuck it came from.
Exactly.
So they're thinking extraterrestrial. That's where they're looking at it.
I figured they would be blaming it on the hibachi forest.
No.
To the fact that saying, oh, it was created by aliens. But yet nothing grows there.
No, hibachi forest, was it created like that? I mean, there's things of that forest that I personally can't explain myself.
Or debunk.
The fact I haven't been there since I was 15,
Right.
which I feel very comfortable there. Freaked out some of the students in my class, but I didn't give a shit. Again, when it comes to the townsfolk of Transylvania that's been born and raised there, and stay there and remain there, I take it as they tell that to their kids to keep them in line. But there are people that believe that forest too is something unworldly.
Yeah.
Because of one instant story where a little girl went in and never came back out.
Right.
Which I kind of debunked that theory when I was 15. He walked right in. Pardon me. To kind of set that story, my teacher, Mr. LaForge, fucking, to me, was God when it came to the paranormal because he knew a lot, and I wanted to learn it. We had basically like two different classes on the same trip. And the two classes had like freaking jocks in it. And I'm not talking like the nice type, the basically people that play sports but aren't douchebags. I'm talking the ones that play sports are douchebags and they think they're so fucking popular. They acted like everything in Romania was a whole bunch of shit. Or a bunch of bullshit. But the minute they're in front of Hibachi Forest, not one of them, including the captain of the wrestling team, would go anywhere near it.
Pussy.
So, and my teacher, Mr. LaForge, he kind of got tired of their bullshit and said, hey, if you guys think you're so tough, and you think the paranormal's bullshit, why don't you take a walk in there?
Take a crack at it.
Take a crack at it. None of them will go near it. After he challenged them.
Pussies!
The wrestling captain, who I also made look like a bitch there too, physically, still acted like he was all that, but basically said, no, you can't force us. When actually, yeah, he can if he's trying to teach a lesson. So
Teachers do have that power.
I turn around, one of my biological mother's uncles, who was one of the chaperones, kinda, he wasn't going anywhere near it either, because he knew of it, but would not tell me or my brothers anything about it. I just went, you know what, I'll do it. These assholes, pardon my language, how do I put this nicely, which I wasn't nice.
There's no way of putting it nicely.
No.
I'm sorry. There's no way of putting this statement nicely.
I went, you know what, they talk a lot of they want to talk it, but they can't walk it.
That was a little too nice.
I walk in. Oh, it gets better. I walk in with my teacher, because my uncle wasn't going to go in. My teacher even called my uncle a pussy, which he said to me underneath his breath, and went, I know, try living around him. I walk in, went to the exact spot where Zach had that, what looked like to me almost like an anxiety thing, now that I think about it, with that special. I didn't have that reaction. I did feel energy, and I mean a lot of energy. Being an empath, I felt a lot of it. But it wasn't, to me it wasn't overpowering to where it gave you an anxiety attack. It just kind of felt calming. To me.
I guess it's different people act differently to
It might be.
certain energies.
I don't know. I walked back out about an hour later, and my teacher, he wasn't superstitious, but he didn't want to be in there for about 30 minutes, until, for at least 30 minutes, but I kind of told him without knowing, it's going to be more than 30 minutes. Walk out about an hour and a half later, my uncle's already flipping out. He sees the teacher come out. He's kind of shaken up a little bit because he thought I acted weird. I came out behind him, went straight to the jocks, including the wrestling captain, and said, you know what? You people, or I should say you guys, the jocks, want to act like you're big and bad, and like I said before, you can't talk and walk it at the same time. Hike up your skirts and stop being a bitch. And, which shocked my uncle, because he doesn't know where I heard that from. Nor he wasn't sure if it was me talking or something else, because he said my eyes looked weird. I went, chalk it up to the freaking sunset. The sun is setting, and it's blinding me. And walked by him to that. From that day, the other jocks came near me. Except for the captain, and it's kind of funny. One of my brothers was actually allowed to go. The other one got grounded for something. I don't know. I'm guessing fighting. And it was actually Richie that went with us. And during dinner, which I'm going to kind of give you guys a little food culture here. If you're in Romania, two things. Go for the roast beef or go for the chicken cutlets. For meat. If you're not from there and you're not used to the other meats, it's gonna fuck up your stomach big time. And I didn't even get to sit down for not even 2 minutes. I had chicken cutlets on one side of my plate, the roast beef on the other side of it, and, of course, being Italian, I had, spaghetti and meatballs in the center. A big heaping pile of it. Back then, I could actually eat my fill with pasta. Now, without a freaking gallbladder, not so much. The other jocks, they were kind of making fun of the wrestling captain, because I didn't think, I thought the other jocks were cool with it, but I guess they didn't like him. They just didn't want to say anything. And one of them said, you know something? She's actually right. We act like we're better than everybody else, but technically we're pussies when it comes to shit we don't know. I'm staying the fuck out of it, but she told your ass you're an idiot. You're nothing but a bitch. So, and another bit of Romanian culture. If you're at almost like a type of royalty, noble type of food setting, you're supposed to dress accordingly and respectively. As in, suit or tie, whatever. If you're a guy. If you're a female, you dress in like a formal attire, which is basically how I was raised, or how I was taught. And I'm in my formal attire, sitting next to my brother who's kind of growling under his breath because he didn't want to wear the freaking suit. He felt weird wearing it. And I kind of just joking around with him. I went, bro, just shut the fuck up. It's only one night. It's only a few hours. Then you can take it off, go back in your shorts and t-shirts, and you're fine. It ain't gonna kill you. And, he just, like, kind of looked at me like, he had, like, almost like a smirk, like, keep it up, when I said, bring it anytime you want. But he knew better to not try that in front of a bunch of people, especially at a dinner session, or a dinner lesson while we're eating. The captain of the wrestling team stormed straight up at me, which I'm surprised my brother Richie didn't fly off his chair and pounded the motherfucker. And said, you know something? You're just a chick. Or as he put, the way he said chick, basically he was saying, if you're a female, you act like a proper one, like, kind of those smart-ass type of white-collar jocks. And I said, I didn't say anything. I just kind of looked at him and laughed. And my brother went to get up, and I just told him, and I just, without saying a word, put my hand on his chest and said, I got it. I looked at him, I just laughed at him, I went, well, what's the matter? Did I kick you in your fucking balls? Verbally? You don't want none of this shit. You don't want none of this. Just because you're a captain of the wrestling team doesn't mean you actually know how to wrestle. You suck. I've been to several wrestling meets. You never won any. you lost. You would lose every single meet, while your teammates actually got the pins and won. You never won any match. So, by that time, his face was redder than a lobster. And he went, okay, bitch, bring it. Which is actually code with me and my brothers for what we say to each other when we want to wrestle. Or to kind of make a point. I just kind of started laughing, got up. By that time, my uncle realized what was going on, tried to intervene, but he was a little bit slow getting up and coming over. So I kind of did a line, which by that time I actually did movie lines. And I did one that's actually from a movie of the early 80s. By going, oh, what's the matter, Sporto? He didn't say anything, but he got into like a stance. I stood up, I went, are you hearing this? Or do you want me to turn it up? And I flipped my finger up. That time, he actually took a hold of my wrist, which in turn, I turned it around and dropped him. And had him in a fucking headlock. And my uncle finally went, well, she does need to learn to defend herself. My brother Richie, on the other hand, kind of behind me, still sitting in the chair with a stopwatch, actually going to see how long it would take for the guy to start screaming. Took me less than 3 minutes, and he's already crying for his mama. Then, for good measure, body slammed him and tombstoned him on the concrete. Not really the concrete, but like a couch cushion almost. But it was enough to get him to kind of be dazed, and the rest of the jocks were like, holy shit.
We're not gonna fuck with this bitch.
This bitch knows wrestling.
Yeah.
And one of the wrestling captain's confidants, as I would say, as I called him, or he was called by everybody else in school, went up to me and said, how the fuck do you know wrestling? That's fucking wrestling shit right there. I went, I got 2 brothers. Figure it out.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So that's my little story there.
Okay, one social media user quoted this. This is the reset button for 2020.
Uh-huh.
Can someone please press it quickly? However, the structure was removed on Friday night by an unknown party from the public land it was found on. The Bureau of Land Management's Utah office said in a statement, we have received credible reports that the illegal installed structure, referred to as the monolith,
Yeah.
has been removed from Bureau of Land Management, BLM, public lands by an unknown party, the Bureau said in a statement. A Utah Department of Public Safety helicopter crew had found the object last Monday while surveying for bighorn sheep.
Yeah.
It's gone. big capital letters. Or I should do it this way. It's gone! The agency said, and I don't know why they had the word said underlined in this story, in an Instagram post, almost as quickly as it appeared, it has now disappeared. The department continued adding, I can only speculate about the cause of its disappearance, adding the emoji symbol for extraterrestrial. Maybe it will stop by and visit us in Canada, one person commented. Fucking Canucks.
Maybe Area 51.
That's another social media user said maybe it will stop by and visit us in Canada. That was the comment.
Yeah.
For the time being, however, the monolith may have decided to park itself in the Carpathian mountain range of Romania. I didn't know the thing could drive. So that's that story from The Mind Unleash. Let's see. Here's the Utah one. Mysterious Utah monolith disappears from desert, removed by unknown party. This was on the 29th.
Yeah.
And there is a video here of the two of the workers looking at the thing in amazed, and they're stacked. The Utah metal monolith mystery just got weirder. Well, how much weirder can it get? The 10-foot, three-sided, gleaming metal column that received international attention after it was discovered on November 18th. Embedded in Utah's remote Red Rock country, has vanished without a trace. The Bureau of Land Management reported the disappearance Saturday, making it clear that it was not the work of a federal agency that oversees public land. Shocking! We received credible reports that the illegal installed structure referred to as the monolith has been removed from Bureau of Land Management public lands by an unknown party, the agency said in its Facebook statement. The BLM did not remove the structure, which is considered private property. The case has been passed on to the local sheriff's office. It's on federal property, which is maintained by the Bureau of Land Management, but yet they pass it off to the sheriff's office?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. I would pass it off to like the FBI or something, or CIA, federal officers, not a county
They got their
sheriff.
own problems right now.
The Utah Department of Public Safety discovered the object embedded into the rock November 18th during an expedition counting bighorn sheep in the barren region of southeastern Utah. Yeah. The New York Times report that the Department of Public Safety reacted to the news of the missing monolith by writing, "It's gone," on an Instagram post almost as quickly as it had appeared. It has now disappeared. The department added, "I can only speculate." This thing just repeats itself. The exact location of the installation was not disclosed, in an effort to stop individuals from attempting to locate it, for fear visitors could potentially become stranded in a remote area. Well, if they're stupid, they deserve it. But that did not stop Dave Schuber, who started sharing video and images of the monolith to an unverified Instagram account on Wednesday. Oopsie! In a video tagged in MOAB, Schuber tested if the structure is magnetic and solid, hollow, RIVETED, sorry, words are hard, not magnetic, he said in the clip. I didn't know monolith could be magnetic. Regardless of who built it or where it came from, it was a positive escape from today's world, Schuber wrote after the object went missing. The San Juan County Sheriff's Office wrote on its Facebook page that it was aware of the missing monolith. Shocking. While we take all reports of crime seriously, we do not have the proper resources to devote much time to the appearance and subsequently disappearance, theft of the structure that was discovered in a remote area of public lands within our county. The statement said, with humorous space aliens, subjects added, however, with hundreds visiting the area during the last few days, perhaps somehow saw something suspicious. If you recognize anyone from the lineup provided as being in the area of the strange structure on the night of November 27th, please let us know. Hashtag see something, say something. Hashtags where did it come from? Hashtags where did it go? And they have pictures of the so-called subjects. One looks like an alien. Another one looks like a wrinkled-ized alien. Another one is the lead singer for Cotton Eye Joe. The other one is Baby Yoda. 4 more different types of alien. One looks like almost like a cat alien. And then fucking E.T. Those are your 9 suspects, people, that the San Juan County Sheriff has put out on Twitter. I'm sorry, but did the law enforcement go, duh?
I think they went, no, long time ago.
For putting 9 suspects up, and one of them happens to be human, and is the lead singer for Cotton Eye Joe? You people are with badges are fucking idiots for that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to keep watching on this monolith thing and everything, and see what else happens. Because I know another one, it popped up in California, but I haven't found that story yet. But I'm going to keep track of this.
Okay. Now let's get to dumbasses doing dumb crimes, shall we?
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
First one. And it's actually, this is the actual website for this, called clumsycrooks.com.
Wow.
And the first one here is, boy took parrot's car to go buy a Lamborghini. Here's the story for it. The Utah going to Utah.
Oh, back to Utah again.
Highway Patrol said a trooper conducting a traffic stop on a suspected impaired driver instead found a 5-year-old driver seeking to purchase a Lamborghini. The explanation that this 5-year-old child gave the trooper said he left home after an argument with his mother, in which she told him she would not buy him a Lamborghini. No, this ain't the toy Lamborghini car. This is an actual Lamborghini. He decided to take the car and go to California to buy one for himself. Or buy one himself. And, yeah. What's the price of a Lamborghini?
Good God.
Well, it's way
probably more than what you and I make up from Social Security.
That.
And what our landlord owns the building we're in and the property. It'll probably take like half a state.
Well, let's just say, he may have been short on the purchase amount, too. For the child only had $3 in his wallet.
Wait a minute, what's a 5-year-old doing with a wallet?
I don't know.
I couldn't even have a wallet at 5.
Oh, here's another one. Florida woman pulls live alligator out of her pants during traffic stop. Well, let's see. Is this an actual story? Yes, it is.
Wow.
In case some of our listeners dropped whatever the fuck they had in their hands for hearing that, let me repeat it. Florida woman pulls a live alligator out of her pants. Doesn't say where out of her pants, but out of her pants during a traffic stop. Yes, an alligator. The Charlotte County Sheriff's deputy stopped a pickup truck Monday afternoon after it ran a stop sign. Shocking, doesn't surprise me, freaking Florida drivers. And 22-year-old driver Michael Clemens. Yeah, Michael Clemens. Told him he and his 25-year-old passenger, Ariel Machinley Querer, were collecting frogs and snakes under an overpass. That's basically what he gave the deputy permission to search bags in the truck. The department said the woman was asked if she had anything else in the vehicle, and then proceeded to pull an alligator out of her yoga pants, which was about 1 foot in length, and placed it into the bed of the truck. Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission was called to take over, the sheriff's office said.
Wow. Stop it.
Fucking idiots.
Now, hold on. How did this clown give law enforcement permission to look in the vehicle when he just told them what they were doing? That's not giving a law official the rights to search your vehicle.
Well, he wanted to see if maybe what they were finding wasn't illegal to collect.
That I understand. But it doesn't say, oh, we're just collecting lizards and whatever else underneath an overpass that we collect.
The cop could probably be searching to see if maybe they were on drugs and hiding them.
Still doesn't give law enforcement the right to search your vehicle if you just tell them what you're doing.
People are stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, next. Awesome criminal chats, police department on Facebook. About his wanted post. That's the title for it. Now, we're going to do a little... we're going to do a little multiple choice. What do you do? So what do you do if you commit a crime or something? Do you run, hide, or go on social media and start talking with your local police department?
Neither.
Well, if you picked C, that's exactly what this idiot did. Okay, so the police want you. Even more than want you. You're literally listed as one of their most wanted. In other words, if you're Anthony Akers of Richmond, Washington, you choose the social media one. Exactly what this fucking moron did. The Richland Police Department posted a photo of Akers asking for tips on his whereabouts. Because Anthony is a badass, he responded to the post. More like a dumbass. And this is how he says it. Calm down. I'm going to turn myself in. And because, screw it, it's 2019. This was like about a year ago. The police department social media account kept the conversation going when he hadn't turned himself in yet. Well, no shit. Did you think they were actually going to keep him listen to how he said it?
Probably not.
Now, here's the conversation. Hey, Anthony, we haven't seen you yet. Akers kept the party alive. Tying up a couple loose ends since I will probably be there for a month. Probably more a month compared to what he might have did. Should there be in the next 48 hours. At some point during the absurdity, oh yes, there's more. The PD asked, "Is it us?" Akers, who apparently had plenty of time to himself, said he was still not in jail yet. Since he was still not in jail yet, wrote, "Dear Richland Police Department, it's not you." Oh God, this is like a freaking breakup freaking response. My fucking God. Dear Richland Police Department, it's not you, it's me. Take a drink, I stumbled for the first time. I obviously have commitment issues. I apologize for standing you up. The fuck, you think this is a fucking date? Freaking people are stupid. I apologize for standing you up, but let me make it up to you. I will be there no later than lunchtime tomorrow. I know you have no reason to believe me after what I did to you, but I promise that if I don't make it on my way by lunchtime tomorrow, I will call for a ride to assist me with my commitment issues.
What do you think? It's a fucking Uber?
Thank you in advance to your response. If you are patiently giving me another chance with us. I'm going to repeat that again. Thank you in advance to your response if you are patiently giving me another chance with us. I know I don't deserve it. P.S. You're beautiful.
Somebody's off their meds.
Thankfully, the last chapter of this ends with Akers taking a selfie and the post, "Here for our date, sweetheart." Last time I checked, turning yourself in is not a fucking date. Or a fucking relationship.
What does she think this is? Pishfish.com?
I don't know.
Find a date and get locked up?
Just as he was walking into the police department. God bless social media.
His ass.
Imagine we're living in a world now where criminals are relaxed enough to chit-chat with the police while they're on the wanted list. Eckers was being sought for failure to comply, and it's unclear what that actually means. What it doesn't mean is failure to comply with knowing how to use Facebook. He is crushing the social media game. Unfortunately, as of press time, he's not live streaming from his jail cell.
Yeah, I don't think they'll allow you to do that.
No, they don't. This is interesting. And looking at the mugshot, I don't even know if this person has a partner. And I mean relationship partner or status. However, this son of a bitch, and here's the title. He'll have a number three with a side of jail. McDonald's, shocking. McDonald's customer starts brawl over a straw. Where the fuck is this son of a bitch at?
I've seen so many videos.
God.
I've seen so many videos of that, it's ridiculous.
Okay, here's a quiz for you, dear. Where do you think this fucker's from?
California.
No.
Well, we'll see. If it's not California, it's gotta be Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Florida, man. Long story short, if you're a crazy homeless man, well, but been homeless, if you're not crazy when you first become homeless, you are before you leave being homeless.
Yeah, no shit.
You'll probably fit right in over in St. Petersburg, Florida. A city ordinance requires restaurants to not freely distribute straws. Customers must request them, which I even fucking know that, and I don't even like McDonald's. This makes the proliferation of trash straws, which are harmful to oceans and the environment, less readily available. Simple enough. Want a straw? Just ask for one, and you can get one. This is was apparently way too much for 40-year-old man Daniel Taylor. Oh my god, why does that name sound so familiar? Had to be one of the fucking nuts at that hellhole.
Don't know.
Must have went to St. Petersburg because they were tired of his shit. When he found out he had to request a straw, he decided it was in his best interest to assault a female McDonald's employee. Oh, that just get your ass kicked. As you can imagine, it didn't work out so well. Typically, McDonald's are reserved for people who want a quick bite to eat. Not a few rounds of fists thrown at their face. The fight was filmed. And I'm actually looking at it. turning into a viral video and viewed over 4 million times online. And oh, Taylor was arrested. She's fucking fighting back.
Okay, that video was up on YouTube about 2 years ago.
It doesn't say what fucking year it's from.
It was done 2 years ago because I watched the whole damn thing. This McDonald's female worker that you see in the video wanted to fucking kill the bastard.
Oh yeah, no, he put his hand on her.
But yet, if you keep watching that video, none of the males that work for McDonald's decided to come out from behind the counter and tackle this motherfucker and throw him the fuck outside.
Oh, I know.
They just took her and pushed her back.
Well, actually, one guy's trying to stop her or something. Like, wait, let me get some here.
No, that guy is trying to break up the fight, trying to get his coworker back into the back. When yet, if it was me and I saw that going on with one of my coworkers, I would have destroyed that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And throw him through the glass.
And so, fair warning to all: if you want a straw, just ask for one. Don't be a crazy dumbass. Deal? According to McDonald's, they want to make sure their restaurant is a safe, soda burp, is a safe place for everyone. We also would like it to be a safe place because we're not fighting over straws anytime soon. No, you're fighting for in self-defense.
Right. I mean, before you used to be able to just get your food.
Yeah.
Go over to the counter, which would be either on a wall or behind you where the seating area is. Get your little squirt of ketchup in a little tiny cup. And your little plastic utensils, your napkins, and your straws.
Yeah.
But now there's been a ban in fast food restaurants where you can't just pick up a straw and go somewhere with it.
Yeah.
You now have to either ask for it, get charged for a straw, or, sorry, they don't have straws because of the ban on straws. To me, I think the ban of straws is ridiculous and stupid. Charging for a straw is even more stupid.
True.
When straws are usually free.
Yeah.
But that's just, oh my God. I still can't believe that video's popping up. That was a 2-year-old video.
Next. We got Ohio for this one. Lame brain Ohio man calls in a bomb threat, a school bomb threat. However, forgets to turn off the caller ID.
What?
Hold on. Who doesn't like making pranking phone calls? There are the classics, hey, your refrigerator's running. Or, hey, our company is working on the phone lines. Please don't pick up the phone when it rings. Of course, prank phone calls are one thing. And then there are the douchebags, which I'm ad-libbing here. It says jerks, but our show's uncensored, so I'm saying what the fuck I want. And then there are the douchebags who who take it to a whole new level. Taking out all the fun, all the joy, and all of the innocent out of a good old-fashioned prank phone call. If you're going to do that, if you're going to be a complete degenerate moron, retard, and call in a bomb threat to an elementary school, well, that should just send you straight to hell. Wouldn't you at least take a few seconds to turn off your caller ID?
The hell's a caller ID have to do with anything?
Hold on. Some people have landlines. They do have the caller ID, so you know who the fuck's calling, and vice versa.
Yeah, I know that. But how's this guy calling in a bomb threat to an elementary school and forgets to shut us off his caller ID? Doesn't make any sense on that one.
Hold on. Not Jacob Moore in Idaho.
Well, he is a hoe.
Because he's not only a complete moron, he was also a fugitive. Moore was already being scoped out by police and investigators for an unrelated crime. When he decided to the best diversion would be to call in the bomb threat to a local elementary school. Again, that fucker should go to hell. Automatically reach the pearly gates. Oh, aren't you the person that called in bomb threat to elementary school? Straight the fucking hell you go. Assuming the police would be forced to tend to that mess, he was planning on escaping unnoticed from his home where police were about to make the arrest. So, how did it work out for the so-called criminal mastermind?
Not very well.
As well as could be expected, school officials were able to simply look at the caller ID and let police know it was Moore who called. Police confirmed the idiotic dumbass,
Douchebag!
was in fact the person behind the mess and made the arrest without incident. And by without incident, it of course means, what kind of scumbag, douchebag, dickhead calls in a bomb threat to an elementary school?
Ta-da, you just got it.
Turning off caller ID is done very easily nowadays. And anyone who likes making prank phone calls even has technology on their side. Try spoof card. Though obviously a bomb threat, don't even think about it. It never works out that well.
No.
Thankfully, the school was also combed and there were no problems resulting from the incident. So as a friendly reminder, if you're going to be a goon or a mook,
Douchebag!
at least don't involve children or the word bomb. Especially after 9/11, you don't want to do that.
No.
Let's see, any more? Oh God. Here's another one. 12 arrests from Walmart that prove people are insane. And I'm looking at someplace, I think in San Francisco, but I can't tell. There is an idiot wearing a sign that says on the back, "I am a thief, I stole from Walmart." You fucking idiot. Number 1. Here's a countdown here. Number 1. Man stuffs Walmart steaks in his pants, escapes on moped. Police said a man took more than $100 worth of steaks, stashed them down his pants, and then used a moped to get away with his crime. Nash County Sheriff's deputies eventually caught Keith Jordan in the pouring rain riding on the moped. WNCN reported. I would not want to eat steaks from there after seeing. I don't. Okay, if I worked as an executive from Walmart and a cop said, "Here, this guy stole $100 worth of your steaks and put them down his pants,"
Let him keep it.
arrested, but he could keep it. Number 2. Woman riding cart drinking wine From Pringles. I'm going to repeat that because I can't believe I just saw what that is. Number 2. Woman riding cart, drinking wine. From Pringles can. Barred from Walmart.
Well, that's inventive.
Wichita Falls. Going to Kansas, apparently. Wichita Falls police received a rather unique call Friday morning involving a woman drinking wine in a Walmart parking lot. Employees requested officers to ban a woman from the local Walmart store after she reportedly had been drinking wine from a Pringles can for several hours while riding on an electric cart.
Those things aren't even that big to drink for several hours.
If it's the tall one, it is.
Yeah, if it's the hard plastic Pringles, but if you got the cylinder one,
Yeah.
several out, no, that thing would be destroyed by now.
Number 3.
Because it's cardboard.
And I'm looking at the fucking picture and, I want to...
Puke.
Yeah. Number 3. Walmart streaker douses himself in milk after making bizarre getaway. I think someone watched that wrestling promo stuff between Steve Austin and Booker T. Way
And
too
Kurt
fucking
Angle.
much.
And Kurt Angle.
Yeah, but Kurt Angle wasn't in that storyline.
I know, but he did the same thing.
Yeah, but not in a Walmart or a grocery store.
No.
He did it at the freaking arena.
Yeah.
But the Walmart streaker dousing himself in milk before making bizarre getaway. Again, someone seen the storyline between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Booker T. Way too fucking much. 2 Kentucky men, so there was 2, were arrested on June 20th over a Walmart streaky video that shows the culprit dressed only in a Halloween mask and a gallon of milk. Makes you not want to have milk or drink it or look at a Halloween mask ever again. Just use makeup. It's easier. Pike County Sheriff Rodney Scott told WYMT that streaking is unacceptable and not a laughing matter. Well, if you're in a fucking fraternity, it's a laughing matter. But not in public. Number 3. Half a couple steals motorized shopping cart from Walmart, drives to bar. Hold on. A joyride on a motorized shopping cart landed a Largo couple behind bars on Thursday. Security cameras were rolling. That's not a shock. Which is actually a shock. Usually security cameras are broken. When Jeffrey Robert Sabile, 50, and Santa Maria Walters, Walters, 32, stole a motorized shopping cart from a Walmart located on Missouri Ave in Largo, according to an affidavit. And that's all that says.
Wow.
Number 4, clumsy. Walmart shoplifter falls flat on her face while trying to outrun employee. Now, fall right on her face. This shoplifting crime fell a little short. Oh God, come on, Canadian. Come on, Canada.
Dumb Canuck bitch. Nice.
Canadian woman was caught on surveillance video sprinting out of a Walmart store in Ontario, Canada, with a shopping cart full of stolen items. But 2 left feet and a little bit of karma caused the would-be thief to retreat to her car empty-handed. Back to Florida. Number 5. Florida woman used photocopied $20 bills at Walmart and Applebee's. Photocopying $20 bills is not sequentially
Real money.
yeah. That's actually called counterfeit. It even makes people that do counterfeit look more fucking smart. Yeah. A woman in northern Florida got arrested after she tried to use paper photocopies of $20 bills at a Walmart and an Applebee's. According to Lake City Police, Brandy Harden, 30, went to a Walmart on January 14th, obviously, believe this year, gave the cashier 5 of the fake bills to purchase items. The Gainesville Sun reported. That's the only thing that says for that one. Number 6. Man tries to sneak 58-inch TV during Shop with a Cop event. Oh my God. This is another Florida man.
What the fuck was he trying to stick it up his ass?
I don't know. A man who tried to do some Christmas shopping at a Walmart in Port St. Lucie is now in the slammer in part because some deputies were also doing some Christmas shopping for kids. A man who tried to do some of his own Christmas shopping at a Walmart, the same place, is now in the slammer. Okay, that just repeated it.
Yeah.
Police say James Walsh tried to walk out of Walmart with the 58-inch TV on Monday, which he didn't pay for. So he took basically a box that has a 58-inch TV in it, tried to walk out with it, thinking, oh, Walmart's overcrowded this time of year, see if I could actually get away with it. Not when there's cops in there, you ain't.
Oh no. Walmart turned into a huge police station. Sorry!
Number 7. Brothers arrested for driving dirt bike through Walmart in cape and underwear.
Yeah, it's a nasty show.
Not only that, apparently it shows that the brothers didn't have much to be proud about.
Nothing there! I hope they went in there to get some pepper and tweezers.
I don't know. Well, hold on. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's an idiot.
I like that one.
Brothers Justin and Howard Bell were arrested this week after posting video of themselves racing a dirt bike through an Alexandria, Kentucky Walmart while wearing nothing but a helmet, cape, and white underwear. So that would be tidy whities.
Superheroes and tidy whities.
I wouldn't call them superheroes. Super retarded idiots.
With skid marks.
Fucking did it. Number 8. Couple uses stun gun on Walmart greeter looking for a receipt. Douchebag. A couple attempting to steal a TV from a Walmart. Sorry. Used a stun gun on a 65-year-old store greeter who asked him for a sales receipt. The man and woman fled after Sunday morning's incident in Indian Trail, North Carolina, and police were still searching for the duo. I'm speechless.
I am too.
Someone actually knew how to evade police and get away with it.
Damn.
Number 9. Couple accused of stealing 57 blocks of cheese from Walmart.
The fuck, they having a cheese fetish or a cheese shortage?
The reason... Give me a soda, dear. Sorry. My voice is cracking here. It's a little dry. The reason is unclear, but for one Chattanooga, Tennessee couple, a block, even a dozen blocks of cheese was not enough. So they decided to steal 57 blocks of cheese from Walmart. WRCB reports that Joshua and Eric Caldwell, both 21 years of age, face theft and drug charges. Oh, shocking! After police said they walked out of the store with hundreds of dollars worth stolen items, which included the 57 blocks of cheese. I like cheese, but not that much. Number 10. Man fakes heart attack so his friend could steal a Barbie car. What? I'm gonna wait for Paramike to get back to the studio after getting me a soda, just so I can repeat that, because I'm hoping I don't know if I read that right.
No, you read that right, because I heard it all the way into the kitchen. I almost dropped your soda.
Deputies say a man faked a heart attack to create a diversion while his friend walked out of a Lake Wells, Walmart with stolen goods. The two men were seen walking into the store together on Tuesday. Were they skipping in holding hands or just walking in gradually? One man loads up a cart with a motorized Power Wheel Barbie car, a Leapfrog tablet, and a Barbie Glam vacation house, and heads toward the exit. Doesn't say if these guys were caught or not, but I'm thinking they were. I bet you 10-1, the toys that one idiot was trying to fucking steal was probably for a kid.
Probably.
Of theirs, yeah. I have nothing. Normally I have a comeback for that. Number 11. Man took photo up. I hate guys who fucking do this. At number 11. Man took photo up woman's skirt at Walmart.
Ugh.
A 30-year-old man was arrested after allegedly put his cell phone under a woman's skirt at a Sanford Walmart and took a photo, according to police. Okay, that motherfucker should just get knocked the shit out of.
He needs his woo-woo cut off.
Okay, there's some more here. Sanford police were called to the Walmart on Reinhardt Road around 11 a.m. for a report of a suspicious man. A Walmart loss prevention specialist said he noticed a man identified as Henry Williams, of Kesselberry following a woman and her young daughter. Let me repeat that. Following a woman with her young daughter. Yeah, this motherfucker needs to have his head smashed in.
Rammed up his ass.
His jaw broken. His hand shattered. Both hands shattered so he can't use a fucking camera phone. Or a cell phone. And be castrated.
Yeah.
Literally. Number 12. Ohio man. Oh, that's a state from us. Holds "I am a thief" sign to avoid jail after stealing from Walmart.
What fucking drugs was this jackass on?
I don't know, but I don't want none. A judge allowed Ohio man to wear a sign declaring that he is a thief in exchange for avoiding jail time. Oh, okay. If a judge allows someone to wear a sign declaring that they're a thief in exchange for
not going to
jail, it's basically public humiliation for that. Instead, which is probably 10 times worse.
Yeah, and I bet you he still got arrested.
Greg Davenport of Liberty, Ohio, was permitted to hold a sign that read, "I am a thief. I stole from Walmart," for 8 hours a day for 10 days in lieu of 30 days in jail. Yeah, public humiliation can
kick you in your balls.
Yeah. Let's see, do we have any more here?
I wonder if he ever got arrested
site.
for that.
Oh my god. Boozed up man jailed after telling police he's Jason Bourne. Okay. Jonathan Chapman, 45, was under the influence of alcohol and refused to leave the library after causing a disturbance. Okay, why would someone drunk go to a library?
Peaceful, quiet place to sleep it off.
Okay.
That's the only thing I could come up with.
Yeah, I know. And it's got a picture of fucking Matt Damon, too. Police were called, and he gave them the name of Jason Bourne, a character from Robert Ludlum's best-selling book series. It's also a fucking movie series. Chapman also provided a false social security number. He was taken into custody on a misdemeanor charge for resisting an officer without violence. Okay, public drunkenness, that is a misdemeanor. But providing a false social security number is fraud.
Yep.
I don't think I'll be able to freaking come up with an answer for that one. Okay.
Neither
Get
would
rid
I.
of clumsy crooks. Here's some more. Of course, this was from National Police SupportFund.com. I don't know why. Oh, okay, because it's got stuff under here. Funny Police Reports Part 1. Even though the jobs of police officers are far from funny, every once in a while there are moments of pure hilarity. Below are a few funny police reports that was collected so far. surprised me on how funny these things are. Florida, shocking. Florida sheriff urges residents to not shoot at Hurricane Irma. What?
They have to.
After a prank event was posted on Facebook encouraging residents to show Hurricane Irma that we shoot first, the Pasco County Sheriff posted this hilarious response on Twitter. To clarify... Oh god, there's a fucking, I might as well say maybe like a template of basically what can happen if you shoot. To clarify, do not shoot weapons at hashtag Irma. You won't make it turn around. You won't make it turn around, and it will have very dangerous side effects. In other words, there is basically a chart. Basically, the winds, and basically someone shooting a gun. Meaning, and I love the freaking line above it for the chart. Bullets come back. Don't shoot at it.
You shoot at Irma, Irma will kill you.
Number 2. Suspect forgets to flush toilet. Leaves DNA for police.
What do they do? Take his shit and for
I don't know.
DNA analysis?
Hang on. These officers went above the call of duty to close this case.
Here's my duty, assholes.
Let's see. Hopefully I can... Okay, yeah, now I can see it. Accused burglar doesn't flush toilet, as I stated from the line of this story. Detective Tim Lohman said it's the first DNA burglary match because he knows of with shit evidence collected from a toilet. Okay, this was back in August 8, 2017, but let's humor it, shall we?
It's the shit police!
Ventura, California. California man accused of burglarizing a Southern California home took a bathroom shit break and left his shit evidence in the toilet that led to his arrest, an investigator said Tuesday. The suspect did his shitty business, and doesn't flush it. During the October break-in in the city of Thousand Oaks, said the detective assigned to the case of Ventura County Sheriff's Office. Now I've seen a mugshot of this fucking guy. I bet you he's single. On the straight and the gay scene. That allowed investigators to collect the shit evidence to conduct a DNA profile. It matched another profile in a national database, and detectives tracked down the suspect at his home in the nearby city of Ventura. Andrew David Jensen, not Jetson, Jensen, was arrested July 28th on suspicion of first-degree residential burglary, which is a felony. His bail, what do you think his bail was set for?
100,000.
Close. His bail was set at $180,000.
That was $80,000 off.
Lohman did not know if Jensen 42 has had an attorney. I don't think anybody that has a lawyer's degree and license would want to freaking defend this fucker. Even the ones at freaking courthouses that will take cases for free.
Yeah, no shit.
efforts to reach Jensen for comment that Tuesday were unsuccessful. No shit. Lohman said it's the first DNA burglary match case he knows of with shit evidence collected from a toilet. When people think of DNA evidence, they usually think of hair samples or saliva.
Or skin follicles.
Yeah, or certain juices. Huh? No, not that type of juice, dear. Yeah. Jensen was scheduled to make his first court appearance that Wednesday. Yeah, this guy's a keeper. Not. Let's see, number 3. Tucson police. Okay, Tucson man, or basically Arizona man. Police investigate white powdery substance. That could go either way.
To so many different roads.
These cops may have a future in acting. Hilarious. Oh, it's a YouTube video.
Answer to the main question is, we don't know what's going on out here. Tucson's never seen anything like this before. We've gotten lots of calls about a white powdery substance all over. We did have our crime lab out here just a little bit ago. One of our officers here is helping out now with that. Some stuff we're taking to the lab, and as soon as we find out what this is, we will let you know. Please don't go out in it. I was touching it earlier. We don't recommend you doing this, but I can tell you, this is burning. This is burning my hand right now. So we do have a little bit of training. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you. Let me rub it on my gum. Okay, now that burns. This isn't. Do not try that. We have some training that burns. As soon as we get a call from the crime lab back, we will let you know exactly what's going on here right now. I apologize. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the crime lab. Hello.
Just so you know, it's snowing.
Couldn't barely hear it.
Oh, I can, let's see, do I have my volume all the way up? No wonder.
Still can't hear it.
Hang on, let me replay it.
You can all hear me. Answer to the main question is, we don't know what's going on out here. Tucson's never seen anything like.
You may have to move your microphone all the way to your speakers, because I'm looking at it and I can barely even see the blips for it.
Alright, hang on.
And if this doesn't work, you have to send me the link, and I can do it again.
Media can all hear me. Answer to the main question is, we don't know what's going on out here. Tucson's never seen anything.
And let me,
Yeah, it's not working.
to emphasize, let me see, okay. I don't know if I can send that specifically.
No, just highlight the URL on it and email it.
Oh, did you come over here and do the URL? He forgets that shit's like...
I'm trying to teach her.
Okay, sorry guys, I'll have to skip that one.
No, hold on.
Basically it says...
Maybe I can play it from over here on this side. Give me a second.
Okay, let me give an emphasis then. The video in question is basically 2 cops in Tucson, Arizona, and it's snowing. There is a snowman in the back behind them, and they're talking about a suspicious white substance, but yet there's snow. So hopefully Paramount can play it over on his side, so all of us, so both us and all of you guys can hear it, because just by looking at this guy, he's fucking clueless. And I'm talking to cop.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if this actually is going to work.
So this is going to be dark audio.
Oops, wrong Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. So, let's try this. Okay, that's not working that way. Off of a fucking snowman?
If the media can all hear me. Answer to the main question is we don't know what's going on out here. Tucson's never seen anything like this before. We've gotten lots of calls about a white powdery substance all over. We did have our crime lab out here just a little bit ago. One of our officers here is helping out now with that. Some stuff we're taking to the lab, and as soon as we find out what this is, we will let you know. Please don't go out in it. I was touching it earlier. We don't recommend you doing this, but I can tell you this is burning. This is burning my hand right now. So we do have a little bit of training. And matter of fact, I don't know if you let me roll on my gums. Okay, no, that burns. This isn't. Do not try that. We have some training that burns. As soon as we get a call from the crime lab back, we will let you know exactly what's going on here right now. Wait a minute. Okay, there's a crime lab. Hello. What? You're kidding me. It's frozen water. Hey guys, let's tear this down. It's frozen water. It's frozen water. I'm sorry. Don't play this part, please. Ray, goggle. This really isn't a big deal. I don't know why everyone's so concerned and panicking around the city. It's frozen water. It's frozen not. Water. They call it snow. I know we don't see it a lot here, but it's just snow, guys. So drive slow. Are you okay?
Yeah, got in my mouth.
Got in your mouth?
Go ahead.
It's okay. Drive slow, leave extra distance between vehicles, and give yourself some extra time if you're going somewhere. But other than that, everything's fine, okay? We appreciate you guys coming out, but please, just now. Okay, thanks. If we could just play the second part, not that first part.
Frozen water.
Frozen water. Let's get out of here. I don't even...
What's going on?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait, guys, what the...
In my face. In my face. It's cold.
Do you guys want to get in trouble? I'll call your parents. You know what? That's it. I'll call them. Ow! Okay, that got on me. You know what? You expect a phone call.
They're getting snowballed by kids.
Okay, that got on me. You know what? You expect a phone call.
Oh my god. Fucking. Oh my god, these guys to be the two dumbest officers in Tucson Police Department that doesn't know the difference between white powder and snow powder. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The two dumbest Arizona Tucson cops.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, these ones are from newser.com. Let's see if I can get this stuff, the ads to stop popping up. Okay, there we go.
But I love the ending, though, of that video. The
Yeah.
kids are bombing snowballs at these two dumbass cops. I love it.
Because they probably thought, yeah, these guys are stupid. Let's get them off our fucking turf. Next.
I give respect to the kids that snow bomb these bastards.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, way to go, kids.
Okay.
Keep doing that.
Cops, and this is how this is titled, Cops, Mayor busted with crack cocaine after chase. This was actually posted this year and on the 2nd of this month. Tim Courier threw a gram out the window of his car, sheriff's office says. Now, if politicians are involved in a chase, it usually has to do with votes, shocking, or polling and not the cops. But the latter is the apparent plight of a small-town upstate New York mayor busted in an undercover sting. The St. Lawrence County Sheriff's Office says it arrested 55-year-old Tim Courier, the mayor of Messina, on Tuesday after a brief chase around high noon. The fuck are we in fucking fucking Western? High noon? In which it says Courier tossed a gram of crack cocaine out of his passenger window. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not a voter.
Neither am I.
Because this is why, well, I can give a reason for why idiots like these become in power. They're voted into it. They're voted in, and when they do something this stupid, the voters who voted him are probably would be going, ah, shit, we voted for this fucker.
Or they try to defend it saying, it wasn't that, he's innocent. You're a bunch of fucking morons and need to be shot.
Yeah, but then they shut up after they see the evidence was actually a fact.
Not really.
And well, they don't shut up, but they don't say it openly. As Fox News reports, Courier now faces charges, including criminal possession of a controlled substance, tampering with physical evidence, and failure to comply with a police officer. Courier has plenty of experience on the other side of the law. I don't know by how much. He's been mayor since 2014. But before that, he was chief of the Messina Police Department.
Wow, shocker.
This politician got busted fleeing a highly non-pandemic sanctioned orgy.
What?
I don't know why that's in parentheses along with it. Anyways, let me back up here. Oh, okay. This one comes from Germany. As in the country Germany. Police use kids' sketches in hunt for a rogue driver. 6-year-olds witnessed an accident in Ham, Germany, November 13th of this year.
Ham.
A road accident in Ham, Germany has produced some memorable sketches by witnesses. Those witnesses just happened to be 6-year-old children who are walking to school. Reports to the BBC. Wait, why are 6-year-olds walking themselves to school? I don't give a fuck if it's in a different country.
Maybe they don't have buses. Or the parents are just lazy enough not to take their brats to school.
The kids saw a car slam into and damage a road barrier before leaving the scene per route. A route.
Route, same thing.
The children continued to school, where their teacher called police and asked them to draw what they saw. Police praised the resulting work and say the sketches are now an official part of their investigation as they hunt for the driver. Described by the children as a woman with short blonde hair. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I can understand cops or even in another country trying to congratulate kids for what they saw.
Yeah.
And trying to show what they saw in a sketch, which is just a fucking drawing.
Yeah. They have to have a wall somewhere in their police department with sketches of young kids.
Yeah. Oh, this one looks interesting. Police investigated unusual theft. A pine tree stolen from Wisconsin Arboretum. I'm thinking basically where pine trees are sold. November 12th, 2020, this year. Police are stumped by the theft of a rare pine tree from the University of Wisconsin. Arboretum, per the AP, the 25-foot Algonquin, Pillar Swiss mountain pine was cut down, not dug up, sometime between November 5th and November 9th. University of Wisconsin-Madison police said Thursday. The stolen tree was about 30 yards from a street that runs through the Arboretum, which is a popular spot for walkers, joggers, people on bikes that you ride, you pedal, not motorbikes, and nature lovers. The tree was planted in 1988, and a twin tree next to it was left unharmed.
Okay.
However, a white fir located nearby that was planted in 1981 with a 12-foot section cut from its top, police said. That was left behind also. Arboretum staff estimated the cost of the stolen and damaged trees to be, holy shit. I'm not saying that's in the story or ad-libbing. I'm looking at the price. Okay. The estimated cost of the stolen and damaged trees to be at least $13,000.
Good granny.
That's a fucking used car in some states.
That's a brand new car.
Depending on the model. Police said they are hoping for help from the public in identifying the thieves. Given the size of the tree and the manpower it would take to remove it.
And the fucking vehicle.
They
Just to transport it.
They urged people to call if they witnessed a large tree being transported from the area, or noticed a large tree that's now part of someone's holiday display.
Yeah, good luck. Although
Yeah.
the university should have video cameras, you can always look at the video footage. Morons.
Okay, this one is November 7th of this year. Yellowstone Ranger busts man cooking chickens in hot spring.
Okay.
Okay. Park officials say the Idaho visitor has been banned for 2 years for cooking chickens in a hot spring. Although the pandemic, unfortunately I have to read it because it's part of the freaking dumbass crime stories, limited many activities over the summer. At least people could partake in quiet outdoor activities, like having small, socially distanced barbecues. An Idaho man, however, has been banned from Yellowstone National Park after he picked the wrong place for his cookout. A park spokeswoman tells East Idaho News that a park ranger received word on August 7th that a group of a group was trekking toward the Shoshone Geyser Basin, and that they had cookie pots with them. The ranger found not only the group of 10, which included at least one child. Oh, that's nice. I'm not saying that in a nice way either. But also 2 whole chickens crammed into a burlap sack, getting heated up in a hot spring, a cookie pot sitting nearby it. I don't even know what to fucking call this one.
I didn't know you can cook
An
chickens in the hot spring.
An unID'd man in Idaho Falls and 2 others received citations for foot travel in a thermal area. I don't know what the hell that means. The Idaho man pleaded guilty in September to the citation, as well as to another charge involving a violation of park closures and usage. In other words, cooking chickens in a hot spring is illegal or not allowed. For his culinary blunder, the man was hit with a $600 fine for each charge, as well as 2 years of unsupervised probation, during which time he isn't allowed back at Yellowstone, with or without chickens. It's not clear what happened to the 2 others who were cited with him. People, as in the magazine or news article, notes the park's website warns visitors that the hot springs there have injured or killed more people in Yellowstone than any other natural feature, and that visitors should stay on boardwalks and trails in thermal areas and keep kids close by and not let them run around. That's just common sense. That's all I gotta say.
Which nobody has anymore.
I know.
That went out the door
November
a long time
5th,
ago.
This year, last month, cops are not impressed with driver's snowmobile idea. Let me continue. Unusual traffic stop made in Wisconsin. The Wisconsin State Patrol had a little advice for a guy who transported a snowmobile by strapping it to the roof of his Toyota Corolla. Or I should say to the roof of his toilet Corolla. Bad idea. Flush. The trooper pulled over the driver on Highway 63 in northwestern Wisconsin on Sunday afternoon after seeing the snowmobile perched sideways on top of the sedan. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation tweeted a photo of the car with the
snowmobile.
With the Polaris topper on Monday with the message, "Folks, don't try this at home." The 23-year-old driver was issued a warning. That's it? About the hauling technique and cited for failing to have a seatbelt. According to DOT, that's Department of Transportation, spokeswoman Christina O'Brien, the driver, Matthew Schmidt, that's Schmidt, not shit, even though I would rather call him that, of Clayton, told the trooper he had just bought the snowmobile and was driving it over to a friend's house to show it. The Star Tribune reported, "I know it looks sketchy, but we had it strapped down and shook it," he said. "We need to see if it would fall off. Up like in this kind of region, stuff like this gets seen all the time, but more like the back roads." Schmidt told the trooper his vehicle had Minnesota license plates because he had purchased the car in the Twin Cities last spring and hadn't gotten around to transferring the title. Why does that sound sketchy? Okay. If a 23-year-old shithead is only issued a fucking warning for doing that, and from what I've read, getting off after supposedly purchasing a car from Minnesota with Minnesota license plates. I may not have a car of my own right now because obviously I can't afford to get one. But far as I know, maybe different in some states, but if you buy a car or supposedly bought a car from a different state and have the different same license plates from that state, you are given a time frame of how long you would have to transferring the title, as well as the this son of a bitch obviously got off on shit that would land your ass in jail if it were other parts of the U.S. You have anything to add to that, dear?
Normally, with transferring from one state to another, you usually have like a 30-day time period.
Yeah.
Or a 60-day time period, depends.
Yeah.
But now, I guess certain states and certain cities, you only have a week.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous because, you could just be moving there, but it does take time to get settled. It does take time to find places where you have to go to transfer everything.
Yeah.
Which a lot of these law enforcement agencies don't really understand. Outside of that, if you are like living in one state, but you're traveling to, say, this state because you're working from one state to another.
Yeah. And
you don't transfer your license plate over, you'll get arrested for that, which is also bullshit.
But it also will be considered stolen until proven otherwise.
No, what I'm saying is, like, if you live in one state and you work in that state and your company has a business in another state and they want you to drive to that state to work there, but you don't live in that state, they will arrest you because of the license plate, which is bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've seen a lot of videos where, an attorney from one state drives down to another state because there's another office that's part of the state she works in and she lives in. She has to go down there and do her job.
Yeah, I know.
She was arrested.
True.
Which is against the law to arrest somebody from one state to another where the business is from that other state, and every law agency and courthouses know.
Yeah, but the law has fucking changed so fucking much. I don't think cops are even fucking informed when shit's changed.
Yeah, I know. Just like with the moving trucks.
I mean, come on. I have relatives, as well as you do, in Connecticut that have their own fucking businesses and they live in a fucking different state.
Yeah, I know.
And they're fine.
Yeah. And it's just ridiculous. It's just like with the moving trucks
Yeah.
with different license plates on it. You're
Yeah.
thinking, oh, you're going to get a moving truck that says, I don't know, Florida.
Yeah.
And you're moving, say, to West Virginia or somewhere in California. They'll stop you and they'll arrest you because the moving truck doesn't have that state's license plates on it, which is even more stupid.
Yeah, now places that rent out movie trucks to have their own fucking plates,
Yeah.
so that doesn't happen.
It's just ridiculous. Same way with car companies.
Okay, in a dine and dash, which is another way for fast food, I guess, the dash is very important. Cops says woman tried to escape in restaurant ceiling, fell to the ground in front of other cops. This was November 2nd this year. Police in British Columbia say they ended up making a surprisingly easy capture in a dine and dash incident. When officers from Burnaby Royal Canadian Mounted Police Mounties responded to a local restaurant. A manager told them a customer had climbed into the ceiling in the bathroom. It was attempting to escape without paying her bill. That doesn't shock me. Reports the Daily Dot. As the officers gathered in the kitchen to suss things out, the suspect fell through the ceiling and landed conveniently right in front of them. In other words, here's actually the audio that we got from the bitch falling from the ceiling. Not really saying anything, but just the sound effect of her hitting the fucking floor.
Shit!
There's
It's a
even
falling bitch!
the cops even tweeted the video.
Oh, God.
The unidentified woman wasn't injured. Aw, that sucks.
What, was it only 2 feet off the ground? It's got to be a midget place.
And the restaurant ended up not pressing charges. What, the fucking restaurant retarded?
Obviously. I would have pressed charges.
Yeah.
That's about $50,000 damage. If not more.
Okay. This one, okay, that goes in October, so that one's over with.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see. Hold on before you say, hold on, I'm getting hungry.
so am I. I was about to say that. And I have one more
that's
story.
what I was saying to you. Hold on before you say I'm getting hungry. I did say I wanted to finish these.
Yes, I know.
Okay, this was from a day ago. And this was from Fox News, of course, .com.
Fake news.
Grinch steals citrus-scented fir tree from Ohio landscaper. Let's see what this says.
Did you just say a scented tree?
Yeah,
Or citrus scented free?
yeah.
I didn't know trees became scented.
Okay. A thief in Ohio may have a summery smelling Christmas this year. Someone stole a citrus-scented fir tree from Wade Gardens, a garden center and landscaping business in Mansfield, Ohio. The Mansfield News Journal reported. The concolor fir is not a typical Christmas tree. Shitmas tree. I celebrate winter solstice and the pagan version of Christmas. But Wade Gardens owner Tom Wade told the newspaper he could guarantee it was cut for use as a Christmas tree as it was the right height and located near the road. Wade had planted 60 of the trees for landscaping along the road by his business last year. Now, it looks like it's a Facebook photo. Stolen Christmas tree. I hope whoever stole this has a very, very merry shitmas. I'm ad-libbing that. The tree you cut down was worth $275. It was actually cut with a chainsaw. You probably shouldn't have left your Miller Lite beer bottle there. Nice prints on it. We are letting the sheriff handle this part. This tree was a concolor fir and smells like citrus. Very distinctive. If you really needed a tree, I would have gladly given you one. Great way to celebrate Christ's birthday. Fucking idiots.
$275.
More like fucking
tree.
idiots.
That's just on the hand.
Okay. Okay, this is a little bit. However, he told the News Journal that he hadn't actually called authorities about the tree, saying they have better things to do. Currently, right? But that is stolen property.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually larceny.
Yeah, anything over 250, it's larceny.
Okay. Okay, this is actually this is actually in addition to the tree that was stolen in Wisconsin. So this was also stolen too in a different. This tree was stolen in a different place, in a different state.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let me see. Okay, I gotta see this. Phallic landmark statue in Germany mysteriously disappears.
My name is Kat. I quit my unfulfilled
Hang
job
on.
and opened a cat cafe. Now my life is awesome.
Want to grab some dinner?
I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. Sorry. I hate it when you click on something and there's fucking audio from something else that has nothing to do with it. But let me repeat, it's a fucking shit popped up that I didn't want to hear. Phallic landmark statue in Germany mysteriously disappears. Police investigating. Local police were unsure whether a crime has been committed. The mysterious disappearance of a phallic-shaped sculpture from a German mountainside where it first appeared without explanation several years ago has caught the attention of local police. It's not the monolith. from the picture that I clicked on, the statue's the shape of a dick. I'm dead serious.
I saw something like that on one of the late night shows that is on YouTube. It's about the same thing.
Local media reported that police in the Bavarian town of Kempten, about 79 miles southwest from Munch, but I'm saying Munch, are investigating the disappearance, although it wasn't clear whether a crime had been committed.
That
In other
just
words-
makes no sense.
Hang on. Okay. Okay, this is a fucking stone.
Yeah.
Okay, police spokesman Holger Stabik told local newspaper Agura Algair, I'm not saying Algair, Algair, Zeitung on Monday, we don't know whether it is a criminal offense or not. The almost 7 foot tall, 2 meters, sculpture appeared to have been chopped down over the weekend, the paper reported. All that remained on the 5,702 foot high, basically 1,738 meters, Grutenton Mountain was a pile of sawdust and splinters. The peculiar sculpture has become a hotspot designation for hikers in recent years and even appeared on Google Maps, where it was classified as a cultural monument. What, a monument in the actual shape of a dick? That's a cultural monument?
Germans are goofy.
Media outlets attributed its sudden appearance on the mountain to a local legend that says it was made as a prank birthday present for a young man whose family didn't appreciate the gift. The 440-pound, or 200-kilogram, sculpture was then hauled up the mountain and left there. Its disappearance comes just days after a mysterious monolith in Utah made headlines, before suddenly vanishing itself. And that's it for that tune.
Jesus.
My fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, British Airways investigating reports of a stewardess offering sex between flights.
Ew. Not a
And
flight
this
I
was
wanna go
5
on.
days ago from the United Kingdom, or UK.
Not a flight I want to be on.
Okay, British Airways is investigating reports that one of its Heathrow-based stewardesses is selling sex and her undergarments during and in between flights. You want to sell sex? Go to Vegas. That's legal. Even today, that's legal. Photos of the flight attendants' risque advertisements at social media were first reported by The Sun. The photos show her in a variety of suggestive poses while in uniform on the plane. It doesn't show her, it just shows the freaking freaking airline flights or the planes for $33 a passenger.
Damn.
Can be the new owner of her underwear. Twice that would be a securing fee, where a prospective client can meet her at a hotel according to the paper. Passengers are also promised unspecified adult entertainment on board, if the price is right. All you have to do is give me a sum of money, and you'll be treated with a whole different experience of your choice, she allegedly wrote. After the first report of the alleged advertisements, her social media accounts appear to have been deleted.
I wonder why.
Shocking! In a statement to Fox News, the airline said it had launched an investigation to identify the mystery stewardess. We expect the highest standards of behavior from all of our colleagues at all times, and we are investigating the claims, the airline said. And I bet you 10 to 1, they're probably just like, it's one fucking stewardess, who cares? Okay. Oh, this is interesting. From Europe, November 27th this year. Of course, everyone knows the phrase forget about it.
Forget about it.
This is how the thing says. Forget about it. There's no American English version. It's forget about it.
Italian.
Austrian village named fucking. I gotta say that again, because that's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Australian village named fucking to change name after unwanted tourist attraction. You name a village fucking? That's gonna get major attention from people who wanna fuck.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if that's on the corner of Golden Balls and whistling Pussy Willows.
That's in England, not Australia, not Austrian.
Hey, you never know.
English-speaking tourists have been increasingly flocked to fucking for a photo op next to the entrance sign bearing the village's name. The residents of a tiny Australian village named fucking have voted to change its name after enduring unwanted attention from English-speaking tourists. That's a little racist, don't you think? Come next year, the village of 100 residents near the German border will be named Fucky. It don't matter how you fucking spell it, whether you call it fucking or fucking, it's still Fucky.
Exactly.
I can confirm that the village is being renamed. Andrea Halsner, the mayor of Tarsdorf, the municipality where the village is located, told Regional Daily, oh God, I'm gonna end up butchering this, so don't kill me for this. So, just warning you. Abero Esterich Ishi, not Crinton, Nachrichten, I really don't want to say anything more. We've had enough media frenzy about this in the past, she said. There's nothing wrong with English-speaking tourists going to your fucking country. Just because of a fucking... It doesn't have... But you're saying it's because of a fucking name for your fucking village's name? You're blaming it on that? Some even captured themselves striking lewd poses in front of the marker for social media. If I saw a sign that said fucking for a village or street, county, town, whatever, I'm gonna pose in front of it too.
No shit.
Side posts have also reportedly been stolen. That could be college kids, college people, because they do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Prompting authorities to install new ones with concrete to deter thefts. That's not going to do anything. Just bring a jackhammer and there you go. A map from 1825 bore the village name of Fucky. But some experts believe the name dates back to the 11th century. Booze Burker. Woman smashes 500 bottles of booze in British supermarket.
I think I saw that video.
November 27th this year.
Yep, I saw that video.
I'm gonna
crap.
say it. Read it. A berserk woman went on a booze-related rampage, smashing hundreds of bottles of wine and spirits, as in spirits to drink, not the other ones, inside a British supermarket Wednesday. The woman entered an Aldi supermarket in Stevenage, England, and began breaking 500 bottles of alcohol that caused over $130,000 in damages, according to local reports. Video on social media shows the woman wearing a gray hoodie, khaki pants, and a backpack, grabbing the bottles from the shelves and smashing them on the floor. A trail of broken glass and booze on the floor can be seen behind the woman. And, the Twitter handle of the photo, called, Peasky3, at Peasky3, when they've run out of Kevin the Carrots. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but it's a comment above the picture of the bitch with the bottles breaking them. Other footage shows the woman slipping and falling on the broken glass as onlookers say she was cut and bleeding from her right hand.
Yep.
I saw serves her fucking right. I wonder if she got one stuck up her ass. Teach her not to do that shit ever again. That's too much. That's too fucking expensive. I've never seen anything like this, a man says off camera. Later, a police officer grabs the woman and escorts her out of the supermarket, video shows. Local reports say the unidentified woman was arrested and treated at a hospital for her injuries. Well, that bitch, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video on YouTube.
That would even get every fucking god and goddess like going, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I said, I saw that video on YouTube a couple nights ago, and when at the end part where she busted her ass, I was laughing my balls off. That bitch deserved it.
November 25th in Minnesota. Squirrel gets drunk off bad pears, teeters on railing. Minnesota women's video shows.
Yeah, I saw that one too, and I'm like, how can we incorporate that into the show? I couldn't figure it out.
Well, let me just read it. A Minnesota woman removed some bad pears from her refrigerator and left them outside for the squirrels. Well, that explains it. One of which was captured on home video looking drunk on the fermented fruit. The old pears I left out for the squirrels had apparently fermented. Whoops, she said. I bet you 10 to 1 she did that shit on purpose. Katie Merlouk, however you want to say her fucking name, who took the video, told Minneapolis-based Fox 9 that the squirrel first ate a little bit, then ran away. But when he came back, he was clearly inebriated. Once she realized what was going on, she took the forbidden fruit away. Her video shows the critter in an apparent daze, teetering on its hind legs, with his front paws in the fruit bowl over the weekend. The squirrel appears to wobble and sway, his feet steady on a wood block, but his head starts tilting to one side, then snapping to the other. That's what I call what happens to someone who gets stoned. And they start to hallucinate. Those pears were so old, I bet they fermented, she told the station. And then he got drunk. I did not mean to do that. Bullshit, you didn't mean to. So I went out and grabbed all the pears. The squirrel, which she described as a frequent backyard visitor named Little Red, appeared to have recovered from his binge the next day. In the morning, he came back for his little hangover breakfast, and he has been fine ever since. The sugars in fruit can ferment in a refrigerator if exposed to yeast. Discarded fermented fruit has been linked to similar incidents in the past, including a pack of drunken raccoons spotted in Canada last fall, and appeared in another pack in West Virginia that authorities initially suspected had rabies, only to discover they've gotten buzzed on crab apples. Okay, that's it for that one. Okay, I got two more left. We'll do those Sunday.
Okay.
We'll do the last two Sunday and then go back to dark news, because I got a shitload of fucking dark news stories to fucking do.
Yeah.
But that's it from our side.
And that's it for the show. I'm Para Mike.
I'm Paralore.
And we're going to say, enjoy December with all the white shit.
Good night.